Time for another mystery review. Today I'm going to be doing the Jackaby series by William Ritter. It is a 4-book series. The books can be read on their own, but they will make a lot more sense, and you'll get a lot of the finer details if you read them in order. The 3 main characters actually follow all the way through, and like I said, it would just make a lot more sense if you read them in order. I did not realize until the 4th book, maybe I'm a little slow, that the books are not only a series, but the stories are somewhat intertwined. So that was an interesting revelation for me. I'm going to start you off with a quote from Jackaby to Abigail Rook, 2 of our main characters, and then I will go right into the review. So here you go. Miss Rook, I am not an occultist. I simply have a gift that allows me to see the truth where others see the illusion. And there are so many illusions. All the world's a stage, as they say, and I seem to have the only seat in the house with a view behind the curtain. Abigail Rook arrives in New Fiddleham after fleeing the finishing school in which her parents enrolled her. Desperate to support herself and not be dependent on anyone, she takes the job as assistant to Jackaby, despite his warnings that it is the most unwise decision she has ever or will ever make. And thus begins their adventures. I've read the entire series and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am a mystery fan to begin with, so Jackaby's characterization as a supernatural Sherlock Holmes drew me right in. I love both of those things in my stories. The characters throughout this series are a combination of both human and supernatural beings. They are fleshed out completely enough that readers will be rooting strongly either for or against them. Ritter does a great job with surprise twists and turns throughout all 4 books and keeping the storyline both eventful and interesting. There are 3 main characters, actually. Jackaby and Abigail Rook are the ones that readers spend the most time with. There's a host of well-developed and very strong supporting characters, ranging from a ghost to a duck to a werewolf who's not exactly a werewolf, and so very many more. The dialogue between the 2 main characters, Jackaby and Abigail, as it relates to the situations in which they find themselves, gave me many a chuckle because they face the totally absurd with both calm and practicality. So I thoroughly enjoyed this series, and I hope that you will too.